I have a project I want to start off with today. That is this. This is the seed to the world. And do you remember that cool Savannah mountain that we found last episode? Someone gave me a really good idea for it. So the idea was to create, maybe in the middle here, a very large nether portal, and then to turn this into the area where the nether's leaking into the overworld. The biggest a nether portal can actually be apparently is 23 by 23, so this is the biggest it can be. Doesn't have the cool effect I was going for, but you know, we'll experiment with it a bit in the future. Here's the signs of all the ideas that I have written down, so pause and read it if you want. Here's a list of things that I need to do to make the world easier and get more resources and stuff. Speaking of resources, I am running very, very low on wood. Time for me to go chop down just all of the trees. Okay, I think that's enough deforestation. So I decided to check up on the villager farm, and I can confirm it is working. I think they're spawning faster than I can kill them. Let's try and block off some of the entrances. And then loot these chests. Nice, one netherite scrap. It is the dawn of day 75 on the world, and I've made a good amount of progress since I last saw you. I made a fully automatic sugarcane farm. It really wasn't that much. It was just a ton of cobblestone and then a lot of observers, so I had to do a little mining in the nether. But that's pretty much it. And then I made a little hut here for a mending villager that I've hooked up, and I already have him inside of here. Got this guy. Mending for 22, so I can zombify him later. I need to figure out how to get to a fortress. You know, you need blazes for potion brewing and all that. Okay, so I did a little bit of blast mining. I just got them all smelted. We have 8 netherite scrap, and I think it's obvious to make our pickaxe be the first one. Our first netherite thing. But you know, I'm really aching to get started on some of the bigger projects, like terraforming the biomes for the nether and the overworld. To do that, I need a couple things. I need elytra, I need shulkers, and a beacon would be very helpful, so I want to go make a lot of progress. But the one issue is, I'm having so much trouble finding a fortress. So, wait, is that a fortress? Yeah, right as I say I'm having so much trouble finding a fortress, I find a fortress. Okay, so I tunneled my way over here, and now I'm inside the fortress, the first fortress, and I'm gathering, you know, things that I can find from chests. Looking for a blaze spawner. Hey, a blaze spawner. Okay, so now to make the splash potion of weakness, I have every single ingredient except for brown mushrooms. I think they spawn in the taiga biome, so I'm gonna head back there. So apparently brown mushrooms don't spawn in here. We are going past the very cool Savannah mountain, and there is actually roofed forest over here, and you know, easy brown mushrooms coming up. So I think you need shears or something to actually get the mushroom out of these, but luckily my axe has silk touch, so I'm just gonna break these and then we can get the mushrooms later. Alrighty, moment of truth. Does this work? What the heck? And after being stupid, what the heck? And yeah, it's just incredibly rare for some reason. That was 30, and I got 2 brown mushrooms. No, 4 brown mushrooms. Let's go just above 1 out of 10. Now that we got both of these, I gotta go zombify that villager. This is perfect. Yes, get in there. Different. Okay, good. There is... He's right there. He's right. Go get him. Yeah, go. Yeah, there. Get him. Go get him. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to bed and then hope that nothing bad happens. And it worked. Yay. Okay, let's get in there before they despawn. Okay. Oh. Joe Obama. Dealing with villagers, man, this is the most frustrating thing in the entire game. And I also need to build an iron farm soon because I'm constantly running out of iron. So here, take this, and then take that. And he's still chasing me. Very nice. Very, very cool. Stay in your hole. Do not go towards the sunlight. What did I just say? You're welcome. Hey, there it is. Oh, and he gave back the minecart. Nice. Moment of truth. Hello, Joe. Yay! First try! Nice! Okay, another update. I'm working on creating an iron farm. And at the bottom of the iron farm is the collection chamber, as you all know. It is 17 blocks. Very deep down there. I built a staircase all the way up, and perfectly conveniently, this staircase is exactly at the border of the circle wall. The iron farm is coming along nicely. I just built the roller coaster track, so hopefully... These annoying guys making all these noises should be smoothly transported right into their beds, and it looks like it's working. Alright, nice. Now I gotta go break the minecart and do that 2 more times. Moment of truth, I have everything all lit up. The iron farm is almost done. I just need this guy to walk in. And if he walks in, we're gonna name him Steve. So follow me, Steve. Okay, so Steve fell in the pit. This is new Steve. Steve 1 and 2 died, so we're gonna try it with Steve 3 over here. Okay, so Steve 4 died. Oh, it is raining. It's raining, yes, so I have another chance. Come on, come on, come on. Get in the water. Alright, come on, rain. Please keep raining. Okay, he's still up here. We have another try. Yeah, Steve 5, let's go! I've been gathering resources for a little bit, and I've been putting off making, you know, good stuff. I'm still in iron and gold. So I'm gonna make, first off, a good sword. First diamond sword of the world. Let's go. Now let's go enchant it. That's actually pretty good. And now let's do it again because I really want sharpness 5, like really bad. Or not, you know, we can try that later. Now that it's got mending, let's netherite it. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna rename it yet. In the comments below, give me ideas of what to name my sword, and whichever comment has the most likes, that's what we'll rename the sword next week. Do. And pants. We'll be enchanting that fully this week. And let's test out this sword. And he's gone. I've been in the nether trading with all the piglins and stuff, and we are gonna go find the stronghold. We gotta go that way. Well, would you look what's appearing in the distance over there? Dug so many holes and broken so many pearls because it doesn't lead me to the center. It just leads me to, like, the crack in the wall. Look at this, like, oh wow, we're down low. This is Y level 9. We got diamonds there. And we got diamonds there. Ooh, and even more diamonds around the corner. This is a great ravine. Hey, here it is. Let's get rid of that really quick. Only 2 eyes. That's pretty bad, but you know. Okay, so now that I have the coordinates and everything, I'm gonna strip mine back to base. So I was just mining out of the tunnel, and I just found a fossil, and fossils are super duper rare in this game. So I'll have to come back here and preserve that fossil. That's awesome, I've never found one of those. The strip mine all made, and I dug out the fossil. So this is what it looks like. It is a rib cage one. And that's about it. The sun is setting on day 99 on the world. We just found the stronghold. We've made some pretty good progress so far. Time to go to bed, to wake up, to day 100 on the world. And I think it's time that we go fight the Ender Dragon and go to the end. So let's see what I get. And that's kind of bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, yeet! Playing on easy mode. I'm not really worried about losing or anything. Okay, come on. I'm so good at aiming upwards, but I can't aim like horizontal. Okay, all the crystals are done. Let's kill the dragon. That was a lag spike. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I was actually in Zoom class recording this, but I went end busting and I found my first pair of elytra and I got a couple other things. Quick time skip, it is now day 124 on the world. I have been busy, and one thing I did, well, 2 things I did. I found an End City ship and I broke it down and I rebuilt it directly on the horizon near the beach. And you can see the beach from my upgraded sand castle, which is just straight up a desert temple. That's right. I took the desert temple from over there, broke it all down, and then I rebuilt it. Inside the desert temple, I did not rebuild everything perfectly. I didn't do the pillars inside or the floor with the TNT trap and everything. I actually stored all of this in this chest. I have tons of extra sandstone. I'm still trying to prepare for the huge big biome terraforming projects coming up next week. As you know, we're going to turn that mountain into the nether, and then we're going to turn a part of the nether into the overworld, and maybe we'll do something with the end. I'm not entirely sure. I need 3 more things. I need a beacon, I need shulker boxes, and I need enchanted elytra with fireworks. And so that means we're going to have to kill a lot of wither skeletons, a lot of creepers, and that horse just peeked his head up right above my head. Oh yeah, bunch of shulkers, bunch of creepers, and a bunch of wither skeletons.
Much later.
I have been busy at work with those farms. I actually also enchanted my elytra, and we're gonna head on over to the creeper farm that is now fully functional. It's already going. I've already made a couple stacks of gunpowder, and my gosh, does this design murder my wood supplies? I literally ran out of wood making this. You know, when I went over here and I deforested an entire huge area, it used up all the wood. Before we get going on with the next stuff, I have an idea, a good idea. And speaking of ideas, it does have to do with your guys' ideas. So, to those of you who have already left me ideas, or if you still want to leave me an idea for the world, and I am taking ideas, I'm going to be doing this for a couple months. If you want to, put your Minecraft username next to your comment on your idea. And that way, when I do your idea in the world, I will be able to grab the player head of your skin and put it on your idea. So say, for example, my idea was, hey, Dictator Shadow, put this End City ship in the overworld, and here's my username. Well, then I would take your username, do a custom command to give myself the head, and I would put the player head on the build. I want to show you guys the view from up here. This is where I AFK for the creeper farm. And look at the base from up here. It looks so good. It's definitely not mega yet, but it is looking really nice. And it's going to look even better next week once we customize that mountain. I have a very certain philosophy when it comes to building, and that's because I'm a bad builder. So what I do is I don't build things good, I build them big. And you know what is arguably just as impressive as building a big fancy mansion or house? Is building your entire surroundings, the entire horizon, to look very epic and cool. So that's why we're going to be doing that. We're going to do the mountain, we got the ship. Just the fact that the ship is just in the background constantly really adds to the atmosphere of the base, and I think it just looks... and I fell. And I think it just looks awesome. I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. I thought that I was logged out or escaped and paused. I was watching Minecraft videos, and I wasn't paying attention. And I died, and my voice is getting really high-pitched, and I died to these guys. So what actually ended up happening is I was escaped, but because I opened the world to land to get the custom player head using a command, that it didn't actually pause the game anymore, and so I just got killed while I was chilling. I'm dumb. But it is way overdue. I do need to light up this area a whole lot, but just lighting areas is boring, you know? But anyways, I have 2 more things to do this episode. I need to get shulker boxes, and I need to get beacon, which means I need to go kill a bunch of wither skeletons. Oh, also, I made a second sword that has looting, and I named it Looty McLootface. And I'm gonna keep this one for looting because, you know, this one has fire aspect, and that can kind of be annoying sometimes. A little bit of a time skip. I went in the nether looking for another nether fortress and wither skulls and all that. And I'm gonna put a hold on that because, oh my gosh. Going into nether fortresses when you're sleep deprived is the worst thing that you can do to yourself. It's so, like, hard to keep track of the blazes. I almost died so many times. It was a mess. But now that I have my elytra fully enchanted and I got it repaired, you know, XP and all that stuff, we are gonna go back to the end, and I'm gonna do some actual on-screen end busting. We're gonna go get a whole bunch of shulkers. Oh, and by the way, okay, we're we're not gonna do that. I could have sworn I was going slow enough. Anyways, this is my ancient debris mine, and actually down here is where the portal that leads to the stronghold is. We are going to take Looty McLootface and our new elytra. Ooh, real quick, give me name ideas for the elytra. What should I name them? And we found our first end city on today's journey, and this is a pretty big... ooh. That's a pretty big end city, and it has another ship. So yeah, we're just gonna go get as much loot as we can. I'm gonna collect a whole bunch of end rods because these are these are a really nice building block to work with. Okay, leaving the first end city, we got 16 shulker shells. That would be 8 shulker boxes. Pretty good start. And we already found the second one. Trying to find a pattern of where the chests spawn in the end cities, and I think they spawn in those 3-tiered buildings. Okay, so let's test out my theory. I did grab the other elytra in here. Yes, this is indeed chest room, because then this guy will start to hit me. I'm trying to get up 50 blocks. Hey, there we go. So yeah, 24 shulker shells, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna stop going in the end for now. Day 143, and unfortunately that is where I'm gonna have to end the episode today. But you guys are not going to want to miss next week. Next week I have some insane projects planned. So as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me your ideas for what I should do in this world. I'll do any and all of them. And as always, I will see you guys next week. Have a good week, everybody.